They say that cigarette filters protect against lung cancer. It is same as saying that having beer through a straw stops you from getting drunk. But it is a filter, somebody would say. It would be doing something, no? It is same as saying that telling someone to go to swim in a pond full of crocodiles because swimming is healthy. It's a very common myth that smoking helps in concentration and focus. The truth is quite the opposite. When you smoke that cigarette, carbon monoxide enters your bloodstream. Because of that, the supply of oxygen to the brain reduces by almost half. So the brain is not able to function properly and you are not able to focus. Moreover, this urge of a smoke, because of smoking, you keep on getting that urge. So you are not able to sit in long hour meetings and it keeps you disturbed. So if you actually look at it, smoking is actually keeping you disturbed and out of focus all the time. It's a common myth that smoking breaks are energizing. No, the breaks are energizing, not the smoking. And you know it. When you sit in any meeting or for any work for long hours, the urge to smoke breaks the continuity. You know it. Moreover, when you smoke that cigarette, the body goes into fight or flight mode because it considers smoking as an attack and it is using the energy reserves in the body to fight against this alien. So smoking breaks are not energizing. Smoking is actually depleting your energy. Some people believe that smoking helps in boredom, but the reality is that it does not help there. It adds to the boredom. Let's do an experiment. Write down one activity that you enjoy the most. Now, second thing, write down how many cigarettes you smoke per day. Now, can you do that activity that you enjoy the most as many times every day as many times you smoke? Every day, every week, every year that you have been doing? If you look at it, smoking itself is the most boring activity. So some people say that they find smoking a very pleasurable experience while drinking. The truth is that alcohol is a depressant. It switches our conscious brain off, while smoking is a stimulant. So it keeps you alert. If you see, alcohol and cigarette are working in different opposite directions. So what happens is that you end up drinking more than normal and you have this perception that it makes that experience better and more pleasurable. It does not. It is just that you are drinking more than your usual consumption and you are just getting intoxicated. Some people say that pollution levels are very high these days anyway. So what is the harm in smoking then? See, you are right. Pollution levels are high. But what is the reason for you to put your own mouth in that exhaust pipe and become a chimney yourself? It's a myth that smoking is a relaxing activity. When you smoke that cigarette, our body and brain considers that smoking as an attack. So the blood pressure increases, the heart rate increases, constriction in the veins take place. The body is in a fight or flight mode. Everything is rushing inside. It's not relaxing you. It's creating anxiety. So some people say that they enjoy smoking while driving. Look, you don't enjoy smoking while driving. You just need something to do while you have nothing else to do. You remember that burnt trouser, that blazer, that shirt that burnt because of smoking while driving, those stains in the car, and you remember that an almost accident because you were busy lighting that cigarette? You're not enjoying cigarette while driving. You just need something to do while you have nothing else to do. What else can be that? Some people say that I'm not able to sleep if I don't get my last cigarette before going to sleep. See, cigarette does not help in sleep. It actually causes sleep disorder. What actually happens is when you smoke that cigarette, that nicotine is a stimulant that keeps the entire system awake. Sleep is what? Sleep is when you are completely relaxed. And because that nicotine is a stimulant, it works like that stray dog that keeps barking all night. So it keeps the systems awake and you are not able to reach those deep levels of sleep. And that's why you wake up tired in the morning. So compared to a non-smoker, a smoker is always deprived of good quality sleep. Some people believe that smoking helps in loneliness, but the truth is that it creates loneliness. You see, when you are feeling loneliness and you smoke that cigarette, even after smoking that cigarette, if you are alone, you will be alone. You will continue to feel that loneliness. Moreover, it repels your non-smokers' friends and it forces you in a corner. So it is creating loneliness for you. It does not help in loneliness. So some people perceive smoking as a reward, but the truth is that it's a penalty. It's a punishment. Just do an experiment. Smoke one cigarette mindfully. See how that cigarette is turning your teeth yellow. How it is burning the nerves of your taste and smell. How your cilia in the lungs is shocked and it is burning that. The entire system is in a state of shock and your body and brain is in a flight or fight mode. Everything is running inside and everything has been disturbed by the presence of this smoke and nicotine. It's not a reward, it's a penalty and a punishment. People say that smoking makes the experience of having tea awesome. The truth is that the aroma and taste of tea reduces the bitterness of smoking. So, smoking does not make this experience awesome. It is tea that makes smoking bearable. Some people say that they don't want to quit smoking. No. You see, I used to be like that. But everybody who smokes want to quit smoking. Want proof? When you buy your grocery, you buy it for a week, for a month, right? But when you buy your cigarette, you buy it daily, right? Why? Because you are hopeful that I may not need it tomorrow. So you buy it for a day. See, everybody wants to quit smoking. It is just that you are scared that what will I do in one of those situations or feelings when that craving will hit. So change begins with admitting the truth that yes, I want to quit smoking. It's a common myth that smoking helps in managing stress. The truth is, smoking creates the problem in the first place that it solves. When you smoke that cigarette, the nicotine in cigarette cues our brain to release dopamine, and so you feel good about it. But after some time, this dopamine level reduces, and you again feel the urge to smoke that cigarette. If you look at it, this urge to smoke that cigarette has been created by the previous smoke. Non-smokers are free from such declines. So smoking actually is like running in a hamster wheel, sprinting towards an inevitable crash landing.